What's up, everybody? So we're back out here with another daily dose of the TRE workshop. I've been working on a bunch of stuff today. I'm going to show y'all those on the workbench. Some blades that we're working on. Let's get it. So these are the blades that I'm working on right now. There's 20 of them. These are ones that I need to finish, get to the next step, get them heat treated so that I can have all these done by Blade Texas. Now, when it comes to the bulk of these are 80 CRV2. These two right here are 15 and 20. They have a relatively similar heat treat process, so I can heat treat all of them together, but the ones that are 80 CRV2 are going to need to be coated in this no scale by Nuclear Systems so that they don't get a real deep layer of decarb and create a whole bunch of scale. Now, when it comes to the ones that I was working on today, these right here, where I cleaned up the tangs, got everything drilled, all of that stuff, I want y'all to notice something. You'll see a little bit of that scale in these little areas right here. This is very shallow. I'll end up sanding this stuff out, but I wanted to clean the tangs up for the most part so that everything was good, but I'll clean these up a little bit more after the heat treat. You don't want to go 100% perfect on these before the heat treat because let's say it develops a warp or something like that in the actual heat treat process. You might have to use a straightening hammer to actually get everything back into straight, or you might have to grind some stuff. So if you do all of that beforehand, you won't have any excess to be able to clean up after the heat treat just in case you develop warps. Especially on something that's longer like this, you want to leave that material in there, but you also don't want to make it to where it's too out of line or anything like that, and it creates a warp in itself just because things aren't set up for the actual heat treat process. So I got to get these worked on. That's what I'm going to work on tomorrow and get those knocked out so that they are done. It's real important to go ahead and do a lot of these in batches so that you're doing a similar process at a time. That way you're not in the middle of doing 12 different things whenever you're working on these blades. Now you can do a little bit of that. It's not that big of a deal, but for me, I want to be able to just focus on heat treating. That way my oil's warm, everything's going, I get them all knocked out so that I can go ahead and do all the handles at once. That way, whenever we're creating messes, we can create the same mess all at once, and it makes life a lot easier. That's what I did today. I'll catch y'all tomorrow.